I think what's important to say about crop rotation is that it's essential at like field scale, where they can't bring in additional organic matter, or they can't, I mean, they spray silo right in the fields, or they'll do a green manure one year where it like locks the nitrogen back in, or they'll leave it fallow for a year. Generally speaking, I think crop rotation, not that it doesn't matter at allotment garden scale, it totally does, especially if you've got things like different diseases like the club root that often affects brassicas, or white rot that affects alliums. These are all soil-borne diseases that you can help to reduce by rotating your crops. But I wouldn't get so hooked up on the structure of it that it feels like you tie yourself in knots, right? Yeah. I think the only relationship that I try and follow here is this one between the legumes and the brassicas. So we talked earlier about how the legumes lock that nitrogen in the soil, and then brassicas are really nitrogen thirsty. So that is really that's the only one I feel like I've got capacity to make sure can happen. And then I know over in the far corner where the sweet corn was, the beds near there really suffered with mildew last year, and that's an airborne fungal disease. So it was really important to give those beds a kind of fallow years. We haven't grown anything in them, and next summer we'll grow probably like onions or something in those beds that don't suffer from mildew, really. So I think crop rotation for me is a tool to be used that is very scenario based and is often about tackling different like soil-borne diseases.